Hi guys, Ozhound here, and welcome back to my playthrough series on Minecraft 1.9.4, showcasing the Modpack All the Mods. We're currently on version 0.3.5, and as you know, if you've watched my last episode, that was cut a bit short due to basically a corruption in my video file. I managed to save only half of the video, but I did some good work towards the end of that last video, so it's a bit of a shame. So we'll spend this episode actually recapping on what I did on that episode. So essentially what I've done, just take this ring off, otherwise I'll start sucking up this stuff. I actually created the portal to Alfheim, made my mana pylons, created some more mana spreaders, put some phantom lenses on them to spread the mana from these mana pools into these two mana pools. At the end of the day, we do need a lot of mana, at least I think it's about half a mana pool's worth to open the gate, and then it's only a trickle to maintain the connection. So how I've accomplished this is to create my Terra Steel Ingot over here using a mana pearl, mana steel ingot, and a mana diamond, which work quite well. The transfer of the actual mana between the sparks. What I might do is just show you that again, although I don't think that I will have enough mana to accomplish that. So we'll do that in another episode, I guess. So out here, that's what I've done. I've created the portal. The next step is to open it up, but we need to wait till we build a bit more mana out of that. So yeah, that was quite good getting that set up, and it's a shame I couldn't show you it on camera. Another change I've made is I've further automated my mining rig, my mining system. So I have had the need to move it because it did exhaust the resources in this area, so I've moved it over to here. I've noticed that the miner itself will not mine out machine blocks and stuff like that. However, it does mine these conduits. So that's why I raised this up to drag it to here. So I've run out of pickaxes already. I had almost half a chest worth. Let's chuck this pickaxe in here in the meantime. So we've got a range of 42. I've done a lot more upgrades now, and that's increased the available block size to mine from. So the changes I made, I've moved the filter from this, made it a generic full extract. I'm now dragging everything that gets mined out of that from the gold chest into the wooden chest. Probably should be reversed, but at this stage I don't have any need to do so. I've put the extract filter here, the advanced item filter. I've added a few more ores in here I've noticed that weren't there before, namely your nickel and your gold. Now this is set to green channel, and it's set to whitelist. That's important, because this filter in here has been set to brown channel with exactly the same filter but blacklist. Now the way you can copy a filter is to get an empty filter, get the filter you want to copy, and basically put them both in the crafting grid, and then that'll generate two of the filters with exactly the same properties. So the reason this is a green and a brown channel, I'll show you. So essentially anything that matches this filter will be dragged through and sent out to the network on the green channel. Anything that does not match those filter conditions will be dragged out and sent to the network with the brown channel flagged as being the channel that's trying to find a source on. So what I've done here, I have run a conduit off this one here to underside of the drawer controller, and I've set this channel to insert and brown. So what that means is that anything that gets drawn out which doesn't match the filter conditions, in other words the blacklist filter on the brown channel, it'll go and drop into any one of these drawers. That's the reason why I've added a whole bunch more, because it actually filled it up very quickly. It not only goes and, say if it's got coal and you've already got coal in the drawer, it not only matches that and puts it in there, but if it's a new item which doesn't exist in this network, it'll actually take up an empty slot and drop it in here. So I noticed that was getting full up very quickly, and I also noticed that it was dropping legitimate ores like iron ores and stuff like that in here, because I hadn't had the blacklist set up. I just had a general full extract on that wooden chest. So anything in here basically cannot be smelted, at least by the sag mill. Can't be broken down by the sag mill. Put my ring back on. So that's part one. So now we've got all the items being mined, being sent somewhere. Items that do not match or cannot be processed in a sag mill get dropped into the storage drawer network. Items that can, as you already know, get dropped into this chest. Another addition I made was to just extend this conduit from here to here and basically replicate what was on the wooden chest outside. But without a filter. So it's extracting everything out of here, iron ingots or all sorts of ingots or anything that falls in that chest, and it will go and draw it into the network. Which means that all my ores along here are being populated. So now I've got 48 iron ingots. Thought I would have had more than that, but I've got 128 gold, lots of zinc, copper. I've got a metric crap ton of tin, metric crap ton of copper. I don't know if they're the same mod. But one of the more recent changes to this mod pack is that the author has deleted all the tin, copper and silver, I think, or maybe it's lead, out of the IC2. So now when you create a new world, those items that get generated, because there was 4 different types or 3 different types of copper, 2 different types of tin. Yeah, this was just too much. So that's been fixed. I've also chucked in some coal generators because they're not infused, which is a method of upgrading these RF tool machines. They as their base rate, they generate 60 RF per tick, whereas the Stirling generators, as an upgraded rate, only generate 40. So I've since deleted. I'm going to remove them when their power runs out. When their power gets utilised, which maybe never, because it might be prioritising from the coal generators. And it's also a lot quieter because these make a bit of a racket when they're running. Slice and Spice, you wouldn't have seen this from the last episode. I needed one of these so I can make the advanced filters, because the advanced filters themselves require a Z logic controller. Which requires a slice and spice machine, solarium, which is just gold and soul sand, zombie heads, or any sort of a monster head that can be. Silicon, redstone. Silicon is derived from clay, redstone, and sand is 100%. And all you do is you drop all those materials in there, and they all get taken out, and they get generated. So that's relatively easy, as long as you've got access to the nether. So that, guys, is what I've been doing in between episodes and what was lost at the end of the last episode. Just a quick look on our ender farm. Now we've got 38 ender pearls, and there must be a slight chance of it dropping a seed when these crops get harvested, because I never had any seeds in there, and now I've got 4. So that's cool. So I've got a good supply of ender seeds. So if I need to ramp that up, I can just add a few more upgrades, so on and so forth. Let's just sleep through the night. So guys, my next step and what I want to achieve is being able to access all of the resources or the materials in here on a single crafting grid to make anything I want at any particular point in time. And the way to achieve that is the inventory panel. It's quite an expensive item. It requires 2 pulsating crystals, which is not too bad. It requires a fluid tank, which is relatively easy. Dark steel, which as we know is obsidian, coal, iron. And the hardest thing is a sentient ender. So what we need is a soul binder machine set up. We need to capture a witch's soul, and we need to create an ender resonator using the slice and spice, vibrant alloy, enderman's head. The vibrant alloy is ender pearl and energetic, and of course we've created energetic before, which is glowstone, gold and redstone. The enderman's head is probably going to be a bit tricky to get. We need to create a tinker's tool with beheading, and then find an enderman and then see if we can get a head from him. So what I'm going to do, I might just create going to work on creating the soul binder. So let's do that now. Where is the soul binder? There it is. So I need an enderman's head for that. A zombie head, creeper head. Got a zombie head, don't have a creeper head, don't have a skeleton head. I've got all the other stuff. What? Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is to create a tinker's tool and see if I can add. I think you can create the tinker tools. I think the broadsword actually automatically has a beheading trait on it. Let's just have a look. Looking for materials and you. Tool materials. So yeah, the cleaver is what I want. It's got beheading 2 as a standard. I wonder if I can get anything better. Nope. So let's make ourselves a cleaver. I actually want to make this out of, yes, let's make it out of pig iron because I've got plenty of emeralds now. Let's go and chuck some course I'm out of iron. Always running out of iron. The molten aluminium brass, I don't even believe they use that anymore, so let's just get rid of that. Because I certainly can't make any patterns with them. I certainly can't make any casts with them. So to get a cleaver, I need not too, what's that, too heavy? Two tufts, which means I only need one of these. I may already have this stuff, but I'm really going back outside and checking, so I need, then all I need is and I don't have a broad blade stencil table, large sword blade pattern. Alrighty, let's go make some casts. Where's the sun at? Plenty of time. I should get some more gold, I guess, and I need to drop some more iron in there. Emeralds. Put some emeralds in there. And let's put some iron in there. How much gold have we got? Hang on a second. What did I grab out of there? Must have been the steel, was it? Let's grab 2 blocks worth. So I guess the emerald's pretty tough. While that's doing that, let's have a look at what sort of cool modifiers we want to put on this. So sharp will cause bleeding. Increases attack damage. Different weapons scale differently, multiple levels. Diamond, resilience. Emerald. Increases durability. Fortified. Not really interested in mining with a sword. Beheading. So if this already comes with beheading 2, then we add a few more of these onto here, which is completely doable. Right, so we've got our emerald. Let's get some more gold in there. I'm sure that emerald and iron was what made pig iron. Maybe I was wrong. That doesn't actually tell you. Let's have a look at pig iron in EnderIO. Pig iron is. Yes, we know what molten pig iron is. Molten pig iron is blood, iron, emerald. Well, I guess I'll be jumping in there and giving myself some damage, guys. Right after sleep. I guess I could get an attractor set up above there and then put some stairs up there and just have them silly mobs just continuously falling into it. That'd be a plan. And there is a skelly here somewhere. I don't think I can lead him up here, but that wasn't the plan. Plan is for me to drop to so we've got some pig iron there at the moment, so let's just see what we've got. 6 ingots worth. I think we might need more than that. We only really need the blade to be pig iron. I probably cooked too many emeralds as well, to be honest. Well, I just poisoned myself somehow. What have we got in this? Right, so that's taken some sort of... There's some sort of special feature where you right click on something and it autofills. But I'm not sure what it is. Let's just get rid of this crap because it's obviously poisoning me. I think you right click on a chest and it'll drag out any valid foods. But of course in this case I clicked on it, it doesn't work on the fridge. 2, 3, 4. Need to make some. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just drop these back in here. And then see what else we can make. Apple jelly, apple jelly. Let's put some apple jelly in there. Okay, let's go jump back in the fire. One block. Alright, that will do it, guys. Let's get some gold set up. Let's make our blade pattern. I like how it shows the progression. That's very cool. I might already have one of these. Yes, I do already have one of these, so let's put that there. And I do not have a large plate. Let's make... Can we make emerald? Nah, didn't think so. Let's just get some iron. Get some more iron in here. That'll be pretty quick. In the meantime, let's just use the pig iron for the blade. Oh, that was the tool rod. Someone's a dickhead. I need 2 of those as well. Hopefully that's enough. Damn. Alright, well, let's get some more blood happening. Looks like I just created some more pig iron, so that's good. Is that still not enough? Crap. One ingot. That's slightly over 1 ingot left. And it helps if I put it to the bottom of the tank. Should be enough for another tool rod. And last but not least, let's make this out of iron. For something that looks so small, it certainly takes up a lot of space. At least from the outside. Okay guys, let's put this together. Then get some material for the beheading upgrade. Baconlicious magnetic beheading tasty. 10.4 attack damage. So that's a little bit better than my current ender weapon. Okay, I'm just going to go and see if let's see how many. There we go. I've got 17 obsidian. How many can this have? How many upgrades? Modifiers 3, so let's put 2 on there. 1, 2 ender pearls. Don't have any ender pearls there, but obviously I've got heaps here, so I might actually just drag all them out of there. Put them back into my storage network where they originally were, which was graphite dust. Interesting. Alright, let's go back upstairs and put these upgrades in place. That's interesting, it used 2 modifiers to do that. There's still 1 modifier left. Beheading 4. Yeah, I'll leave that 1 modifier left. That's a pretty cool sword I found off a drop down in the, I did a bit of adventuring down in the dungeons. Cleared out a bit because I kept, every now and again I got a zombie come up behind me, which was spawning right down the bottom of the stairs, but they were climbing up the stairs. So that's not a bad sword actually. Highly durable. Let's just chuck this back into the network. Okay guys, let's wait till night time and let's go hunting some mobs. Welcome back guys. I've got a small collection of heads now. I don't know why. I killed about 6 or 7 Endermen, and none of their heads dropped. Even though all those other guys dropped their heads pretty readily. So I just cheated these in because I spent the last half an hour just going around at night time cutting down Endermen, and yeah, no, I wasn't getting any joy. So I don't know what the go is of that. I'll have to have a look into that later when I get a bit more time, and see why they're just not dropping. Maybe it's a bug or something like that. I'm not sure. So the whole purpose of this obviously was to, I'll turn that cheat mode off, was to make the inventory panel, which needed the sentient ender. So I needed to capture a witch in a soul vial. So I need a soul vial, which is fused quartz and celerium. I have got celerium here, and I've got fused quartz there. So we'll just grab our stick. I'll make 2 of them actually. I don't know if they get destroyed, but yeah, just in case. Put that back there. Get another zombie head. Right, so the way these soul jars work is I think you just right click on a mob to capture its soul. So while we've got some moonlight left, no, the sun's just come up. We might be able to find. I died as well because, yeah, I just wasn't. Creeper snuck up behind me while I was fighting a mob and kicked my ass. There were a couple of witches over this way. I don't know if they would have despawned. Probably, it looks like it. Okay guys, just going to wait till night time and then we'll come back. Okay guys, we're back. It's now night time. See if we can't find ourselves a witch. And hopefully, okay, I'm just going to strike my lightning. Thanks for that. Yes, there's one over there. Very fast. Rare swift zombie storm spirit. So obviously he spawned with the lightning blast. I'm not interested in him right now. I am interested in hunting down this witch. Let's go and sprint. That's as easy as that, guys. That's how you capture them. Quick right click and you're done. Let's get back to base. There's an enderman over here. I do need a spirit of ender at some point as well. So let's capture this guy. Got him. I run so quick with this sash on. It's good. I think I I need the soul binder as well. Soul binder, which is one of each: machine, chassis, and solarium. Need to get the solarium back out of here. Let's chuck it into. Yep, this is my EnderIO machine. Need a machine chassis. I need iron. Oh God, what am I missing now? Copper. Machine. Need one of each head. One, and one. Let's get rid of some of the extra crap that's in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Soul binder. Let's put this on here. And so to create the capture the soul, we needed, what was it? An ender resonator, vibrant alloy. Alright, I think I've got energetic alloy. Certainly I've got ender powers. Got one energetic alloy, well that's good. Let's switch this over to alloys only. Takes a bit of power to create this. Alright. Slice and spice. We need that other Enderman head. I knew there was a reason I had two. Solarium, silicon. 2 silicon. Let's get the solarium out of here. Let's get the other Enderman's head. Enderman, 2 silicon, vibrant. Alrighty. So we got the. Let's put the witch and the Enderman resonator. Use player XP. I haven't got 8 levels. I've only got 8 levels. I need 10. Okay. That's a bit sucky. This slice and spice might use. Oh no, that's right, because I died. Cool sound effect, cool visuals, and all that's pretty cool. Then we have a sentient ender and it gives us our empty soul vial back, which is good. Okay, so we need remote awareness upgrade, 2 eye of enders, 2 eyes of enders, 1 eye of ender I should say, 3 silicon conduit binders and electrical steel. I have got blaze, eye of ender, crap, conduit 3 conduit. thing. What am I doing this for? Silicon. Silicon electrical conduit. Right, so we got one of those. I need to get my iron nuggets. Hopefully I've got enough. 13. I don't think that's enough. I need 16. That'd be right. Well, that didn't work. Let's try crafting it manually. Oh, it did work. Well, that's weird. It must share the same. No, run it out of foil. Get rid of some of these stupid things. Okay, so I need to cook up some more pulsating iron. Enderpearl and iron ingot. We need one for the moment. Let that go. Interesting. That's an interesting bug. But anyway, is that because they don't stack? No, they stack. Dark steel. I need to make dark steel as well as this fluid tank. Well, dark steel is just a matter of obsidian, so I need 4 dark steel, iron, 4. Where are you? Iron dust. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be finished. Do. And then I also need fluid tank, so 4 iron, glass. Did I just... Nope. I wasn't sure how much iron I had left. I need glass as well. Glass. Where are you? There. Did that? Yes. Fluid tank. Can we use empty? That's something I want to look at later to drag some more lava from the nether to here. But anyway, that should be finished now. One more should be enough. I think dark steel's slower than the alloy. There we go. Put the alloy here. Dark steel can replace. Actually, that's not. I think that's it, guys. Let's have a look and see if this works. Yes. Evil laugh. Ha ha ha. Now let's see if we can get this bad boy to work. We need to go into my bag, get out our item conduits. Let's put this on the front of here. Put this on the front of here, and we do need some nutrients. which, well, I'm not going to create a blood holder to do that. The vat, alright. Blood holder of the vat, okay. So it looks like I'm going to have to go and build a vat. Alright, but I think that's the wrapping up point, guys. We'll leave it there. We'll come back next episode to create the vat. Let's get some nutrient distilling, and then let's run it into the inventory panel so we can get access to a copious amount of resources up here. Okay, Ozhound signing off. Thanks for watching episode 8 of my playthrough, and we'll see you on the other side. Cheers.